You are planning to list your home soon, but you wonder, do I really need to think much about marketing? I'll just snap some iPhone pictures and hire a discount broker to get this thing out there on the internet. Or maybe I'll go for sale by owner, and that way I don't have to pay a bunch of money for someone else to market my home. I could throw you a lot of statistics here, but I'll suffice it to say marketing is super important to get you the highest sales price on your home. Neglect it and you could be negotiating with lowball offers that have no intention of giving you what your home is worth. In our second part to our guide to home selling in North Carolina, we are going to work through this very misunderstood portion of the process and explain why it's important to market your home well. We'll also talk about where this fits in the timeline of preparing your home to list. And I may give a shameless plug as to why I believe Lovett Properties is one of the best marketers in the industry. Let's get into it. Is marketing that important? Yes, yes, and yes. Think about a product you really want right now. It's something you've been Googling, clicking all the ads that come up on Facebook, and watching videos about it nonstop. Was any of that marketing done with cheap, badly exposed pictures? Or video that looked really low quality and awful? Was the price that they put out there justified? Whether that means it was priced low enough to entice you, or that the quality is so high that you're willing to overpay? Odds are, if you are completely hooked on this product, then they did a stellar job of marketing it. May not be the case 100% of the time, but it's probably more than 98% rule than the few exceptions you find out there. Great marketing makes you want to pay for that item, and it raises your value of that item when it's done really well. I could stop right there because this makes my point perfectly, but we still need to flesh out how this applies to real estate listings. Often I'll see a home listed in our MLS system that you can tell was not marketed by a professional. Actually, the perfect listing came up for one of my clients the other day that proves this reality. Simple iPhone pictures, a high list price, badly staged, and it's been sitting there for months with no offers. This poor marketing has resulted in low interest and ultimately no competition. Now my folks have the option to come in and lowball, and they may have to entertain it. So you're saying pretty pictures will always give you a higher sales price? Not by themselves, but a complete marketing plan that takes into account everything a buyer is looking for and enhances all these factors to create interest is ultimately what generates the best result. This starts with price. I talk about this a lot in my videos, so I won't beat a dead horse here. But the general idea is if you market something at a certain price, you better have a great reason why it's priced there. The general consumer can see through the charade of pricing pretty easily, especially if they are working with a real estate agent who's looking out for their best interests. Pricing low will generate immediate interest. Pricing high will generate immediate skepticism. But there's a strategy to marketing either position that will help you come out as the winner on your sale. How do I know what strategy is right for me, you might ask? Honestly, if you don't know, that probably means you need to be talking to a trusted real estate agent to help you market your home. We are the professionals in making you get top dollar, and marketing homes is what we specialize in. Now, not all agents are equal, and it's super important you know that the agent you are working with isn't just out to make money off of you, but is in it to make you the most profit for your sale as possible. There are certain agents out there who will tell you whatever you want to hear and not give you the hard advice that may make a massive difference. When I see these listings sitting out there for months on end, I know exactly what happened. These sellers got suckered into believing they could get it sold for what they wanted, when in reality they had no data or marketing strategy to actually make it work. So make sure you hire the right agent who will tell you what you truly need to hear in order to get your home sold. Isn't it super expensive to hire a real estate agent to market my home? Most folks only see the 5 to 6% fee, and they don't actually think about what the cost really does. Do you plan to only market to folks that don't have real estate agents? Well, that eliminates a massive portion of buyers out there. If you do still market to agents, you're still putting out 2 to 3% to cover their costs anyways. Do you plan to answer tons of emails? Respond to calls, organize photos, measurements, video, put up signs, hold open houses, negotiate offers, and line up legal documentation, just to name a few. If you have time for all of that, then maybe you could swing it. But will you do as good as an experienced professional could? It truly is a full-time job to properly market a home for sale, and that is why hiring an agent just makes sense. They help you position yourself to market in a way that gives you the best exposure and most competition out there. And the offers you get will inevitably cover most, if not all, of their cost. Plus, it will save you a massive amount of stress. They also help you properly prepare for listing. Marketing starts early, and they can walk you through a plan from start to finish that helps you maximize your marketing potential. They'll work through repairs and updates, legal ramifications for selling, pricing, and strategy. And they can give you a schedule to execute all the steps while orchestrating all the necessary elements involved to get you ready. Humor me for just a minute as I unapologetically plug why Lovett Properties is among the best in the industry. Not only do we have in-house some of the best photography and video marketing in the business, but we pride ourselves in providing some of the smartest marketing insight in our region, with an extremely high success rate at getting our clients' homes sold quickly and for the best price possible. We also offer a dedicated listing coordinator for each client who is helping steward the process along with the agent. We honor our word to get you the best possible outcome, and we work hard to make sure it actually happens. And there is still so much more we provide beyond marketing to help you get to the finish line. So, to summarize all of this, if you plan to sell a home, prioritize marketing and find an agent who will help you do this really well. That's all for this episode of our guide to home selling in North Carolina. Next up, we'll be talking about activation and how we actually get your listing under contract once marketing is complete. Please reach out if we can offer you a free consultation in regards to your own listing. We'd be honored to serve you. My information is in the description below. Thanks for watching and have a great week.